What's up, everybody? This is Famously Unknown, the podcast.
Today you are tuning in. It's Friday, and we got a special guest. We gonna improv.
So today we're switching up the routine. This is episode 2, and homegirl that is part of the podcast ain't here.
Is already missing it.
Yeah,
she's
she's literally in DR. So This is Jeizel, and I have my special guest, the person that I really wouldn't be here without this person. So let me formally introduce to you guys my special guest for today.
Boom.
You can't clap. You can't clap.
I can't do the clapping, but you can. Only you do the clap.
Yeah.
My bad. Take the clap back. Cut the cameras. No, it's me. Boom, big sis. The
not
biggest.
The little one? Not the little one?
The biggest. But it's a little, I don't know.
We don't know her.
We don't
know her.
Yeah. It's the big sis. Formerly known as Jency or whatever, but they call me Jens.
I would have said Jackson's mom.
But nowadays, I am Jackson's mom.
Yeah.
I am House Jackson. I am, oh my God, he's getting big. They don't even know me. So yeah, I go by. Right, I go by, where's Jaxie Boxy? That's what they call me.
So yes, today we have Jency joining me because it's not an us thing, because Jolene is living her best life in DR. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy for my sister.
Yeah, super
she
excited.
Deserves to be on vacation. Like,
definitely.
Our good sis, our good
that.
Triplet needed that.
Needs that.
First of all, she out there with no weed.
No. Because how are you doing it? I don't know.
Girl, what?
Off the strength of
son?
Off the strength of her daughter.
I guess.
Off the strength of
we do it for the kids.
We do it. I swear we do it for the kids. We do it for the kids.
But I know when homegirl get back,
she want it all rolled up.
And by the time this episode airs, she'll be home. Okay.
Right, and she'll be here the next one. She'll be here. For sure.
Okay, so for this episode, I really wanted to do a good little rundown. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, let's go over some trending topics.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta hit Gypsy Rose because we both hearing different stories on our TikTok.
Yeah. And
I need to know what's tea about her.
What are you hearing? Or should I? You know what? I feel like you have the actual version. So can I give you my version?
Yeah. Let's see what you think
like
TikTok.
Listen, I love TikTok, but I feel like I have the fake version of TikTok. I got you know when you tell, you're playing the game telephone and the 7th person gets it, it's not the first message. Yeah. That's who I am.
Yeah, you be working all day, so you probably never even look at your TikTok.
I don't, listen, working all day so you can get to this money.
Get this money, girl.
You gotta get this money. That baby needs some milk. But no, I've been hearing that she already knew her legs worked, but she would act as if they didn't. Because there's a video surfacing on my side of TikTok. Again,
you're probably early.
My side of TikTok. And she's on the ledge of her porch. And she's holding herself up. But not really. So if the bottom half doesn't work, how are you managing to sit on there without your hands? And then when she falls, instead of somebody that legs really don't work,
yeah.
Just fall flat.
She falls with a reflex?
Off her feet and then drops herself. So it was like...
So this is my version of the Gypsy Rose thing. I seen homegirl got out of jail.
Right.
They kicked her out of some state. They kicked her out of a state or something, right? Did you see that?
No.
They kicked her out of a state. She wanted to go to a game, like a baseball, football game or something.
They told her they wouldn't
I think Taylor Swift's man was there. They told her no, and you got to get up out our state because you a murderer.
Okay.
So she came from New York. She didn't move here. She came from New York. She came and visited. Mm-hmm. She got a husband or whatever. But what they're saying is everybody's oh, have sympathy for her. We can't wait for her to get out. Other side of TikTok is saying, she's a liar. She's a manipulator. She's literally she planned it. This is all 8 years of her planning.
And that apparently she's doing the same thing to him that her mom was doing. With the squeezing and the keeping him quiet, and it's
she be keeping him quiet?
Yeah, she does this thing where she squeezes his hand the same way that her mom used to squeeze her hand.
I mean,
and it shows in multiple interviews. She does one of these, and it's whatever he was saying, it cuts off immediately.
History always repeats itself, and She don't know no better. This girl, since she was young, she was like manipulated and like taken advantage of, and then she go to jail, and then all of a sudden you're an adult and you like you could get married and you could do all this stuff. Like it just don't add up. Like the girl still got a baby mentality, or she is smarter than any of us even know, and she's planning all this stuff so that she's able to do exactly what her mom did.
Honestly,
instead of having a sick kid, she's like everybody's like, she's like, feel bad for me. I didn't want to kill my mom, but I had to. Like,
yeah, but then you see there's certain videos on TikTok that's showing like, hey, I kind of knew what was going on, but I was acting dumb to it. So it's like, where do you stand on this? Like, and then with the whole, they're getting phone calls and they've been talking like and doing interviews with the guy that the ex-boyfriend that actually killed the mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, she's guilty. She forced me, and she's just like, no, I mentioned it once. You took initiative.
Right.
I did my time.
And it takes two to tango. Like
it sure does.
And I saw, I don't know, we just see so much Gypsy Rose stuff.
It's a lot going on.
But I seen that she supposedly came, like when she opened the door for him, she like, do you have gloves? Like she knew exactly what she was doing.
So then, you know, honestly,
she knew what she was doing.
I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like sometimes when you play dumb for so long, you're just playing at that point. You know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing. But you know what?
To each his own.
Good thing she didn't have no freaking sisters. She has a sister. But
couldn't have been me.
That's her half sister.
She couldn't have had me as a sister.
You know, I love my half sisters.
I'm giving her soda. She's getting gummy bears. We're walking because
yeah, like I'm not gonna let mommy take advantage of you.
If mom said you can't walk, let's really see if you can't walk. Let's try it out. What's gonna hurt? You fall, you get back up. Let's go. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you how to walk since you swear you can't walk. I'm that sister.
A mess.
I'm gonna be that sister. She didn't. Yeah. To end that note though. I am a little bit on the side of the TikTok where her and Natalie Nunn are going back and forth apparently too.
Ooh!
Gypsy Rose because
no, they're not.
Yes, apparently Natalie says she didn't. Natalie says she didn't DM her, but apparently they wanted Gypsy Rose to host a reunion.
What?
And
wait, hold on. We have someone that wants to chime in here. This is audio, so you feel free.
Okay. So I see the thing where they were saying that Natalie Nunn said that she never texted that hoe, she ain't do that. And
hold up, are we talking about Gypsy Rose?
Yes, and she was like, oh, but let's see if we can get her on baddies. We might have to talk to some lawyers. That's some legal issue right there, so we're gonna find out.
Yes, we're talking about
baddies. And then they showed like a real actual conversation between Gypsy Rose and
Natalie.
Where they're like, I wasn't sending you those messages. That was not me writing you. She's like, I wasn't me either. Like it was fake accounts writing to each other, pretending to be.
Oh, wow.
Each other.
Oh my God.
That's
crazy.
Everybody was like, wait, Natalie and Gypsy are beefing? That don't even make sense.
But Natalie admits that she was like, yeah, but when we actually spoke out to her, I was like, bitch, you killed your mother. You killed that hoe.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Would any amount of money make you or you plan to kill your mom?
No, because it's just like, I'm not God. I can't take away a life. Like, I'm not taking away no life. Like, that sounds crazy. Like, I don't care how terrible my mom was to me. Get away. Like, just get away. Just run as fast as you can. Like, I don't know. Like, or break her leg and then run away. Like, don't do the whole shebang. You don't gotta bang bang. Just like.
Injure her enough so you can run.
Yes. Or like stab her toe or something. Like you could have shot her pinky toe on some Harlem Nights shit. Like you didn't have to do the whole whoop, 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 whoop.
Like make her scared of you. Like get up, drink your soda, and be like,
yeah. You see I'm walking. Yeah. She's gonna be like, no, Gypsy, no.
And I would be like, and I'm gonna blow up your whole shit. I'm gonna
go
live right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live right now.
Like Kevin Hart. Don't make me go live right now.
Go live right now.
I'll go live right now.
We got hella followers that
mad go live right now.
Yeah. I would blow your shit up. Like I would manipulate my mom in that way. Like if I was in that position.
Yeah.
I'm turning everything back around her, and now that whole 18 years that you took from me, I'm gonna give you hell for the next 18.
Oh, y'all remember that shit on YouTube? That weird ass movie, Meet the Joneses or something?
Oh my God, the one that they were like, oh.
You never seen it?
No.
We can't tell you. You guys just watch it.
Meet the Joneses.
That's what Gypsy did to her mom. Gypsy did that shit to her mom.
You know what? Honestly, go watch it.
Go watch it. We're not gonna tell you. That's it.
All right, yeah, I can't even. Cause
that
when they was like, you guys had to watch it. I was like, why? What's the hype? And then I watched it a little bit after the hype, and I was like,
yeah,
y'all just made me watch
I'm
this?
like, these are real actors. Like, I've seen these actors. Like,
can I like this?
Yes.
Yay.
Also, on today's episode, we will be smoking. You know, this is not filtered, and we're not like on TikTok and stuff. So we gotta do whatever the hell we want to do.
This is raw dog life. Like, this is real.
And we're also
real
gonna play a
shit.
game, but let me touch on that a little later. Okay, so since we have a special guest on here, I would love to ask you some questions, like, because you are mine and Jolene's big sister. Like, everybody knows that, but I feel like people don't really get to know about you. So maybe today you could like open up a little bit. Ooh. I have some questions.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm just gonna tell you the questions, and you can answer while we have a little safe.
Right. Good? Like Doja Cat said. Get into it, y'all.
Okay, so the first question is, who are you to Famously Unknown? So Famously Unknown is Jeizel and Jolene. Jolene and Jeizel, Famously Unknown.
Girl, everything. Where do I start? Who am I to these girls? Because it's not who am I to Famously Unknown. Who am I to Jolene and Jeizel?
Okay.
And you see, I say that because Jolene's the older sister, so you know I gotta put a little respect
it's
on
funny
her
because
name.
I always put Jeizel first.
Well, because it's you. I will put myself first every time too. I don't care how old you are by any minutes. 2 seconds, I don't care. Dang, that's deep because I'm a little bit. It is because I'm a little bit of everything to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, I feel like before anything, before a big sister or anything, I feel like I've always been that person where they've always felt comfortable to come to about any and everything. So I feel like I've always been a confidant. You know, whatever's said to me is stuck with me. I'm not, oh, Jolene just told me this to Jeizel, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I motivate the heck out of them, so I would say I'm the biggest motivator. I'm top one fan, number one fan, been a fan. Been a fan since they didn't even know what they was doing on heads, and then started doing stuff, and now we outside, you know what I'm saying?
They got a movie and they got 2 shows, one with white people, one with black people.
No, that's Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Oh.
The YouTube series is Meet the Joneses.
Meet the Joneses.
Or Meet the Johnsons. Meet the Johnsons, I think.
I
think it's Meet the Johnsons.
Maybe it is Johnsons.
It's a black family.
You gonna see they pop up like this, man, weird.
Man.
It's gonna give you scary vibes.
The Strange Thing About the Johnsons?
Yes! The Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
But yeah, I am their biggest fan. I am biggest motivator. Big sis. Never been little anything. Big energy. I'm just their number one fan. Like, that's who I am. That's who I am.
Period.
I
agree.
I support both of them equally the same because they're equally just as talented. Like, they're my sisters are the shit, y'all.
Okay, so let's get into question 2, because question 2 is, how was it growing up with Jolene and Jeizel?
It's so funny because, like, I have a love and hate relationship.
I
have a love and hate answer or feeling for this question, because it'd be like, ugh, I hate talking about that, but then it'd be like, I love talking about it, because, like, y'all not gonna believe this. I used to not stand these guys. Be like, oh my God, like, what the F? But I used to always still, like, whatever they want to do, I still supported everything, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, dang, like, they do everything together. They always together. Where's my twin? Where's my, you know? So it was a little bit hard sometimes because it was, like, always, like, even if they didn't mean it, it was always just them and then me. But then, like, as we started growing up a little bit and fighting out a little bit more stuff and just finally, like, realizing, like, okay, y'all are twins, but then y'all are 2 separate people. And when I started finally looking at them like 2 separate people, I think that's when the relationship started to get better and started to grow, because I started to know Jeizel for Jeizel and Jolene for Jolene and not my twin sisters.
Yeah.
So it was when I was able to finally separate the 2, when I was like, okay, we can do something now. Those are not the twins anymore. That's Jolene and Jeizel now. Like, we not. I guess I stopped excluding myself and started including myself. So it was like, yeah.
And you built a bond with, like, it's like, because we always had a tight-knit bond, but it was like the twins and Jency, twins and Jency. When we got older is when we started to really, like, be like,
vibe with
I'll
one
be, like,
another.
calling and texting Jency all the time, or, like, Jency and Jolene will be talking all the time, and Jency and Jolene have moved in together before, and at one point it was just me and Jolene live at the house, and then me and you live at the house, so it was like different dynamics.
We all had our fair share of just getting to know one another as just one another. Like, Jeizel meets Jency, Jeizel meets Jolene, Jolene meets Jency, Jency meets Jolene and Jeizel, not the twins. Because when you put them as the twins, it's like they're the same person, and I promise you, you are not getting the same person. You are getting Jolene and Jeizel.
Okay. But yeah, I feel like our relationship definitely did like flourish once we realized that like we're all separate people, and it's not just everybody wanted all of us to be the same, or me and Jolene be the same and you be different. Yeah. Because we all have so much similarities, and we're all so much like each other, that once we started like embracing it, it was like a good time. Like,
and you know what really like, I feel like what really got us open to each other and just willing to learn each other was going to the same college, because we didn't do school together. I mean, we went to the same elementary, but we weren't in classes, or we wasn't bumping each other. It was in college where it was like, hey, we live together. And even though we don't live together because they lived on the second floor, I lived on the first floor, we were still in each other's houses. We were still together. In classes, I was seeing y'all. Y'all was helping me. I was helping y'all. And I think it was college that really brought us, like, closer. Because I promise y'all, we was even, like, we had our fair fights in college and everything. And it made us realize, like, we're all we have. What are we doing here? Like, why are we not talking about like adults? Why are we still acting like kids? And then we was like, there's no reason why we can't talk like adults. And
I'm like, that's a really good answer. And I didn't even, like, it just dawned on me right now. I'm like, oh shit, it was college.
Yeah.
Like, it was college.
I always think about it.
But it's crazy that it took us so long. Like, we were like, what, like 19, 18?
Yeah, we was like
18, 17, 18?
17, 18.
Yeah. And then after that, we was all thick as thieves.
Okay. After that, there was no, where's the, we was all together.
All together, all the time.
As a bunch. We are a bunch of oats.
Hello. Okay.
Not everywhere. There, you can never ask, oh, where's, she's coming, she's actually right. She's right. Every time. Because you can ask me about my sister's whereabouts, and I'm going to know every time. Yep, I don't even got to talk to them all day, and I'm going to be like, oh,
we talked yesterday. She's doing this and this. Like,
I know exactly what she's doing.
We talked this morning. Like, I know where she's at.
Okay.
Okay, so I got one more question, and then we're going to get into the game, because the game is kind of fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the last question is, one thing you want our listeners to know about you, Jency.
Ooh. Okay, so first off, I'm somebody outside of Jackson's mom, y'all, okay? Like, I get it. I am his mom, but I am somebody. Who am I? I'm still figuring that out.
Okay, that's real.
I'm also manifesting stuff and just looking for friends and just looking to find myself.
One thing you want them to know?
I just want y'all to know, out of all of this,
my girl cool as fuck.
Listen, I am. I work a lot, but I'm looking for friends. I am a cool person. I be chilling, and I just need y'all to support my sister the way I do.
Okay.
And that's on her.
That's on period.
Because we gonna make it.
Oh, I love you. Thank you so much for coming on as my guest host.
Hello.
I appreciate it. No. And it's so crazy because I was like thinking about doing it by myself, and I was like, this would be the perfect time to bring on Jency. And I don't even know if I told Jolene that I was bringing you on. I was like, oh, I think I'm going to record the podcast myself. So I'm going to edit it tonight, and then it's going to come out Friday, and everybody's going to be like, oh, snap.
Surprise.
Jen's on the pod?
On the pod ski.
Okay.
It's me.
Okay, so now we're about to get into this game. It's called Puff Puff Pass. The Stoners for game.
Yes, you're reading that right. You're reading
the Stoners for card game.
Yep. Just did it to you because it's a Puff Puff Pass.
Like what? Why would you say that?
Okay.
Okay, so there's a bunch of cards. What? Can we just pick one out?
It's like different categories. So there's most likely to. There's trivias. Would you rather? Choose your character. Internet gems. Truth or dare. And then there's cards that say puff. Everyone take puffs. And yeah, I guess we just, and then memory game and debate. So I guess we just shuffle it up and just start picking up as we go and just see how this goes.
Let's put it right here.
Okay, we have a truth or dare card. Truth. If you had unlimited money, but you could only buy 2 things that start with the first letter of your last name, what would they be? So, my last name is Chaucer. Last name starts with C. First 2 things that I will buy with unlimited money that start with C. That's crazy because, like, what?
I already chose my 2 things in my head.
Maybe one of them, since I have unlimited money, I'm gonna get Crocs all day, every day. Like,
Crocs sponsor her.
Like, sponsor me, okay? And, I'll probably be in the chocolate business. I will get every chocolate known to man.
Not me thinking about the cookies we brand. I was like, cookies.
I didn't even think of
I
that.
would get cookies.
You know what? That's cool. Maybe if they said R, I'll get grunts. And we're gonna go real fancy on them. But yes, I'm going with
Guys, we have.
And I think that's the point of this game.
Yeah.
Puff, puff, pass.
Yeah, I heard what she said.
Right.
We don't gotta repeat it.
We don't.
Right.
Chocolate and something else, y'all.
She said chocolate and croissants or something like that.
Something like that. It sounds good.
Okay. No, I don't want you to say no.
Right, I didn't do too good of a mixing.
I don't want to puff.
Well, you know what? Maybe we do gotta look at these cards. Split half.
Okay, most likely.
Okay, let's do
Most
it.
likely to fall in love with their dealer or bud tender. Gen C.
Definitely. Definitely. Especially if it's coming with the free weed. I love. Like, I love you, babe. What are we smoking on today?
Said, I love you, babe.
Like, what am I going home with to my sisters? Like, look at what babe got me. Because you know what's happening.
Me, I'm the most awkwardest person buying weed. I'm like, hi, hope all is well. I would like to buy an 8th.
Yeah, you see? While she's sitting there, and then she's going to just grab the first one you give her. I'm like, nah, let me smell that.
Oh my God.
Let me smell that.
I remember that time I bought to my dealer. This girl started smelling stuff. I'm like, Jancy, we're literally in the street, and homegirl was over here
smelling.
Open
like,
her bag, smelling them.
I swear I probably smelled like 6 bags, and I was just like, these are not it. But I still ended up going with one, whatever. Shout out to him.
Right, I forgot his name. I think he changed his number, and I just lost contact.
And it's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, especially that number change. Most likely to talk to the cops if they came right now, it's for sure gonna be Jeizel. Like, for sure. Jeizel's answering the door with a smile.
Hi.
And she's gonna be like, hey, how you guys doing?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh, you guys smell weed?
What seems to be the problem here? And then, like, she's really good with words, and she's really good at, like, talking. Like, me, what's up? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Y'all smell weed. And I'm gonna go in.
Jancy get feisty.
I'm real feisty.
I would be like, oh, it's my apartment. Like, I just figured I can smoke in my apartment. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I apologize. I'll put on a candle. Like, no worries.
Right, because me, I might go to jail just because I want to be so aggressive
right.
for no reason.
That's literally the difference. Literally the difference between me and Jancy. I am a calm spirit until you get me there.
No, yeah.
Because you can get me there and I'll be
and then it's lit. You gonna see Jancy right there too.
Okay. Trivia.
Ooh, let's do it.
What was sold as medicine in 1830s?
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale?
Ginger.
This girl is not real. Ginger.
That's medicine.
The answer is ketchup.
Oh, I knew that.
How? I didn't know that.
Because I played this game the other day. I kind of cheated a little bit. And I was like, ketchup? Are you kidding me? What are the benefits of ketchup? And then I looked it up and I can't remember right now.
Tomato sauce?
Like, I'm not putting ketchup on anything.
Like,
you're sick? Take a shot of ketchup. Why? Is there chicken involved? No fries? No, thank you.
That's what it was dying.
Okay. Because y'all wasn't healthy. Not taking ketchup shots. We're not doing that.
Ketchup?
Oh, okay.
What card is that?
Are you up for a debate?
Okay, let's debate.
Let's do it. Was COVID-19 planned or an accident?
Oh my gosh. That's the debate?
Either you want to do that or do you want to draw another debate?
No, we could draw that debate.
Because we can talk about it a little bit.
Are you going to be on the opposing side or are we just debating about the card?
How do you want to do this?
I think we should debate about the card. What are your thoughts?
It's planned.
I don't think it was planned.
Oh wow, so this is debate. We are having a little debacle. What do you mean? It was.
What do you mean?
How can it
What
have
do
been
you
an
mean what I
accident?
mean?
Because how can that have been an accident? It's like literally happened before. Like they just, I feel like they literally rename it all the time.
But my whole thing is like, okay, maybe it's because we've personally been affected by COVID. It's like, why would you choose to like end these people's lives who had like more life to go? Like,
Overpopulation. It's so many
you
people in
really
New York.
believe that?
Do you not see? We're bumping people. It don't matter where we're at. At first, it used to be like all of Manhattan, like whatever. You don't have space. Now it's like you don't have space anywhere. I was just in the Bronx and I was like bumping, and I'm just like, this is, what am I doing? What am I doing here?
I don't know. I feel like
Overpopulation.
it really is a debate because I just like, you know what it is? I don't want to think that it was planned. Like I don't want to feel like, yeah, that shit was planned. Like, cause that's gonna break my freaking heart. Like
I just feel like sometimes
so many people were affected by it that I'm like, that is just so
yeah,
effed up.
it
like,
is. It definitely is messed up because like we personally lost people due to COVID, but honestly, I think that it was planned. I think it was a way to scare people and give people labels and make it a little more harsher than what it originally was. Because the symptoms literally were a cold or flu, like, but they named it COVID and it had you like, oh wow, like, because even nowadays, you cannot cough without somebody still looking at you and they're like, whoa, where's your mask? And it's like, bro, I can't have your
So you feel like that was
cold.
like programmed, like they wanted us to be like fearful and like.
Yeah. I don't want to see the fact that, of course, people would purposely hurt people, but it's like,
Yeah. But people do
sometimes,
hurt people.
yeah, and sometimes you have to do what you have to do.
To think that it was like for real, they really did set it up. It's like it's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see if we can get a lighter card in the deck.
Right. Let's see if we can liven it up. That was a really nice debate, though.
Right.
That was really good.
Okay, most likely to have other types of drugs on them right now.
It's not gonna be me.
It's not gonna be me. I would probably have like Excedrin.
Like I promise you, a Tylenol 500 mg is the highest.
Like, yeah, we're not drug users. We just smoke.
Like we smoke so much weed. I just feel like, why go to a different drug when the weed gets me to where I need to be? And honestly,
I
if it
ever
don't,
felt like I need to get higher. Like,
and if I ever did feel that way, I literally would roll up
blunt.
another blunt, and I might just make that blunt real high. Like send me to the bathroom a little bit because I just apparently I need to be high. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're about to end off this game and like end off the podcast. This was a really good time. I had a really good time.
Really good.
So you get to pick the last card.
Okay, let's see. Are we gonna pick
The
a really
co-host
good
is with the
one?
mostest.
Okay. I kind of peeked over and I seen this. No. Should we debate one more time or should we just do a little trivia answer and end it off?
I don't know, whatever you feeling.
Well, we can do a little would you rather.
Okay, would you rather? I'm not mad at it.
Oh, we can do a funny one.
You're a cheater. You're just looking at all the cards.
I am. Okay, would you rather? And this is so funny because they had a curse word, so it automatically just drew me. So we're gonna get a little funny in here.
Okay.
Would you rather fuck a cow and nobody finds out, or not fuck a cow but everybody thinks you have, and you can't convince them otherwise?
What? No way. Like, no way.
This is a good one. We're gonna end off with a good laugh. Because me,
Jency,
I
what?
promise you.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna say what we would do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fuck a cow.
I told you. I don't think I have anything to say after that one, and I think we have to end that one.
I don't think I have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. I don't want to follow up. I don't want to answer why I chose that. I just want to go. I just want to go.
I'm gonna repeat it to the people. We're just gonna end that. You know what? I'm just gonna say it was so nice being here. And with that, I'm dropping my mic and I'm walking off the set, you guys. Good night.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not explaining that last one. The podcast is now available on YouTube Podcast and Spotify. So if you guys want to listen in on the podcast, make sure you guys download one or the other, or just click the link in the bio and you'll be able to listen to all the episodes. And you know, you shouldn't have no trouble. If you do have trouble, just sign in. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, that was a good time. I love you, Jency. Thank you so much for being my co-host for today.
So much more. Thank you for inviting me over. I had too much fun.
This was a good game.
This was really good.
If you guys want to get it, the game is called Puff Puff Pass, the Stoners for Card Games.
It's actually available on TikTok and Instagram. My mom got this for me off Instagram. So.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And it comes like
Instagram be having the game.
Yeah, it comes with like 2 little decks. Like it was this and another one. Like it came together.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Well, if you guys want us to play like card games and stuff more, definitely send them to me because I don't want to be paying for these card games.
That way.
And I'll do it.
You gonna check them out.
Like I will play every card game. This was fun as hell. Love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to Famously Unknown, the podcast. I am your host, Jeizel, and this is my co-host. You can't do the horn.
Oh. I thought I was doing it. I was sending you off in the right way.
And this is my co-host.
The Big Jen, the biggest, big
Not
sis,
little.
never little.
And we're out.
Bye.